Alright guys, so I'm gonna talk about some differences between MMA wrestling and wrestling as a sport in itself. Okay, so I think the biggest difference between the two is the setups. Obviously, is in wrestling you set your shots up, your takedowns up through what we call hand fighting. Through collar ties, elbow passes, arm drags, duck unders. Um, but in MMA wrestling, that's replaced by striking actually. So you either can go for a proactive takedown or a reactive takedown. So you either wait for them to punch and then you duck under and grab their legs, or you can even catch their kicks and take them down from that. So a lot of MMA wrestling is actually striking. So I would say if you're if you want to get good at MMA wrestling, you actually should get really good at striking as well. Yeah, and another difference would be the posture of the guys of the competitors. Okay, so most wrestling disciplines require you to stand very low, like bent over your waist, like a very hunched over posture. And apart from Greco-Roman wrestling, where you're wrestling, you're only allowed upper body takedowns. So as a result of that, everyone stands very straight. But yeah, most wrestlers train in like freestyle or like folkstyle. Okay, so a lot of the times their posture is bent over. But on the other hand, like in MMA, people are fighting with like they're striking, so like their posture is a lot higher. Okay, so the entry for that is different too. It's honestly much easier to get in on someone's legs in MMA because of how tall they're standing. Whereas in normal wrestling, like their posture is so low and they're protecting their feet so well that you really have to hand fight a lot just to get an entry into a takedown. But yeah, there's also the